bridge that I get to drive in, beautiful lake. Have to go across another bridge, beautiful lake, and the community was really good. In the last 6 months, it seems to be getting very polarized, very divisive. There's a lot of emotion that's starting to flow, and so I really think that who we have as our leadership is important. There's very little information about any of the three candidates' visions for this town. There's not. I mean, we got signs in the ground. That's about it. So I proposed, and I talked to the mayor today, who's looking at his schedule. We had a great conversation. Mr. Cannell has agreed to do the debate. Bart, we had a great conversation. We're going to follow up tomorrow and have a time for him. I know the mayor's got the barbecue and some stuff, but I would like to have your help, because I've had people tell me that there's maybe 20 people that would come to this event. I want to put on a town hall. It's going to be fair. It's going to be honest. The questions are going to be about vision and where the candidates want to take this town. And I think that's really important, because there's no information out there. There's nothing. There's no social media. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. The mayor and I had a great conversation about some grants that he's working on. I'm like, communicate that. And so, but I need your guys' help. Like, you guys got to attend this thing. I'll bring food. I'll bring soda. I need help with the venue. And if you've got some favorite food, come in touch. Onalaska Townhall at gmail.com. I want your questions and concerns, things that you would like to see. It doesn't have to be all negative. Let's talk about some cool stuff. Let's have some nice restaurants. Whoever built the wellness center down the road, great job. Beautiful building. That's going to bring in nice things. When you bring in nice things, you're going to bring in nice people. When you bring in nice people, they're going to stay. They're going to spend their money here. We're going to have better roads. You got more revenue to be able to do all the projects that everybody beats the mayor up about. You know, stuff costs money. So, you know, got a very small budget to work with. So anyways, I invite the mayor. I invite Mr. Cannell. I invite Bart. I'd love to get, I know time is of the essence. I know we got the barbecue, but if we can get, 20 minutes of each of yours time to do a town hall style, fair, honest. It's not going to be a debate. Not a debate. Just honest questions. Thank you.
Bart Goldsmith. Bart? No?
Anybody want to speak? I'll speak again. So, hear me out. So, we want to live in peace out here.
Did
And
you
y'all
give
are,
up, Bart, did you give your time up?
anybody want to give me 3 minutes? Thank you.
Who?
You can have my mom. So, we want to live in peace out here, and we feel like we're being terrorized by the police. Nobody should live like that. You understand? I come from Houston, and I've never experienced anything like this until I moved out here. But it's only when he came on. Stanton was great. The other guys, great. He's a tyrant. Schulhorn, don't get me started with him. They got a fake warrant on my house looking for me, tore up my house looking for dogs, but they're looking for me, looking for paperwork that he thinks I have. I want it on record. He's looking for paperwork I don't have. You have to understand, we just want to, and I've pleaded to him. He took 8 months to press charges against me for a DUI. 8 months. Ask him why. Because I showed up for Kevin. That's why. And they falsified. 0.17? You're crazy. I'd have to drink in the goddamn car. And guess what? I still have my thumb injury, by the way. I haven't sued you yet, but I'm going to sue all of y'all. But everybody wants to live out here in peace. But we're getting terrorized by these cops. They're terrorizing the wrong people. They need to go after all the meth heads out here, the meth houses. Why aren't y'all doing that? They're still sitting in Canyon Park. Now, it hasn't been 3 minutes. They're terrorizing. We pay taxes out here. We're good people. My mom and I are good people. Kevin's a good person. Why are y'all terrorizing us? I'd like to hear from him. I want y'all to do a statement to the why Schulhorn was fired. You know, he has 2 DUIs. You know, he raped his adopted daughter. We have paperwork on it. No, I'm sure you don't, because you don't want to believe it, but he did. Him and his wife. It's on ER records. We have records on Schulhorn. I know you're shocked, but he did. Schulhorn is a bad dude, and he protected Schulhorn and Allison. Allison used to have sex in his car. He overlooked it. Dropped off. I mean, I can't even. I'm so sick of this chief. I can't stand it. When I called him, my first meeting with him. I'm sorry. My first meeting with him is I needed to verify. Harris County Sheriff wanted to verify my mom's identity, right? So they could tell us where our grandson was. He said, "I'm not coming out there." And I said, "Why not?" He goes, "Because I don't fucking want to." That's what he said. "I don't fucking want to." And I said, "All you have to do is come out and look at our IDs." Well, I'm not fucking doing that. And I have him on tape cussing like that. And all he had to do, and he wouldn't do it. So a year later, and then we're going to get custody on April 30th, finally. But he wants to lie and say we were trying to find where he was. We weren't trying to find where he was. They just wanted to make sure my mom and I were. You understand what I'm saying? Do you? Because you like to laugh a lot. I'm tired of all y'all. I'd like all y'all to. I mean, this neighborhood used to be good. What happened to y'all? Because I'm tired of it.
It's 3 minutes.
Fine. Done.
Moving on. Approval of consent minutes, vouchers, and reports. We have a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Have a second. Any discussion by council? None? All for? None against? Department reports. Chief Dunaway.
The month of March, we had 334 building checks, 627 extra patrols, 14 disorderly conduct,
We're not done yet.
4 traffic warnings, and 124 citations. And they drove for 5,610 miles. And Children's Save had a 5K, and had a reserve amount of work done.
Chief Stutz.
For the month of March, the fire department had a total of 56 calls. Of those calls, 24 were medical, 2 mutual aids, 4 structure fires, 1 vehicle fire, 8 grass fires, 5 motor vehicle accidents, 2 lake rescues, 3 assists, 2 false alarms, and 5 landing zones.
Any questions for Chief?
I appreciate the plug earlier. Don't forget barbecue next week.
Barbecue. Fire marshal.
Alright, so for the month of March, I did, 1 fire inspection, and this one I did a couple of times. It was Onalaska Wellness. I went there for his inspection of his fire extinguishers, taking signs before he could open, and then I've answered several calls from the builder throughout the month. I did 2 fire investigations. You heard the chief say that we had some structure fires, so I did 2 of those. Plans review, fire department access for McDonald's. Lee Holmes is working on something that I've been working on, and the old dollar store, the old Bowl store. I don't know what the name of that is, but I've been looking at that building on and off for the month. I installed for fire prevention. I installed through the smoke detector program. One of the local houses here in Onalaska, I installed 3 smoke detectors in there. And then during that, I've had several calls about outdoor burning and all this stuff. I know we had the burn ban throughout that month, so there was a lot of calls in reference to that. Total number of calls on city or off or on duty were 58. And so, and then now I'm looking towards scheduling fire marshal bingo. We were gonna try to do that once a quarter, so I'm gonna start looking for dates for fire marshal bingo there at the Senior Citizen Center. Oh, and I also attended the arts and conference.
Thank you, Jacob. Any questions for Jacob?
They're missing that show alarm.
Permits we'll take as presented to y'all. Ms. Sherry, library.
So for the month of March, we had 5 new patrons sign up for library cards. We're getting ready for our summer program. We have a total
Questions for Sherry? Thank you, Sherry. Number 9, discussion and action to approve requests submitted by Ponderosa and Shady Ridge Property Owners Association, Subdivision Board of Directors to accept roads that were previously accepted and maintained by Polk County prior to being abandoned by Polk County on August 13th, 2024. The following roads shall be considered: Ponderosa Drive, Sandy Lane, Seagull Lane, Shady Ridge Road, James Street, and Pine Ridge Road. We have a motion?
I make a motion that we approve that.
We have a second? I'll second. Whoever's first. Discussion by council? You have any discussion, questions?
They're gonna be coming with the other roads that are connected to that too, aren't they?
Bluebird and stuff, we'll have to go through the motions. That wasn't on the original list, so we'll have to have a public hearing and do the same thing again on those.
Yeah.
Bluebird, the other names.
Perfect.
I don't remember. No other questions, all four? None against? Public announcements, other than the barbecue?
We have our early voting that'll start Monday morning on April the 20th at 7:30 to 4:30, and it will be here. I will put more information out to try and lessen confusion. The county election, of course, is at the sub courthouse. The city election is held in this building. We will not be having early voting on San Jacinto Day, which is April the 21st. Our office is open, but we cannot hold voting. That is ordered from the state. That's not up to us. We will resume early voting on April 22nd through April the 24th from 7:30 to 4:30. And then we will have our 12-hour days on April 27th, 28th, and May 2nd from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Any announcements? Heritage Society?
Nothing working on it right now.
Nothing?
Are we allowed to ask who counts the ballots when we vote? Can I ask that? I mean, is it out of order? I'm not sure.
Can I get with you after the meeting?
I'd like to hear as well.
No, everybody wants to hear, like,
I just
I mean,
like
who
to know
counts
this.
the votes when we do count? I mean, I'm not meaning to disrupt this thing.
Really not agenda.
Y'all like to laugh, but who counts the votes when we do vote?
It-
It's a,
Is it
it's a
It's not
simple
a
I
question.
general.
can't.
It's not hard.
You can answer after we close the meeting.
Who
Can I
counts
ask you
the
a question
votes
real quick?
in Onalaska for mayor?
What's
That's all I
the
want to know.
I make a motion that we adjourn this meeting.
I second.
Who counts the votes? Tell us.
I'm asking what the penalty for y'all
See,
talking
nobody's,
to us is.
you don't wanna answer, do you?
We're
Because I
going
know
to
what you're gonna
answer,
do.
but we have to adjourn this meeting before we do, because it's not on the
I
agenda.
don't
Is it
think we
against
should
the law
after,
to talk to us?
I just wanna know who counts the votes, why can't you do it in public?
I can tell you.
Okay.
The meeting is closed.
Okay.
So we hire people that run our election that are.
Can we get
qualified.
that in copy?
What do you think?
In writing.
Alright,
She
go ahead.
wants it in writing, so she's asking.
I have 3 election workers. I have an election judge and a clerk. And this room will be where we have where they hold that.
Okay.
And they will, that election judge will make sure the integrity of our election is upheld.
Okay.
And then all the machines, once they're done, they are closed out and they're taken to a commerce center where the county will download that information into a computer. And Ms. Shalana Hawk or Ms. Margie West, whomever is in charge, will give me a printout and tell me, this is not something that I manually count. This is through the same system. We utilize the equipment from the county.
So can we get a copy of the company that actually counts it?
It's on our county clerk.
No,
This,
but it's, come on, guys.
what do you mean?
I actually work the elections, and
Do you think it's fair?
I absolutely think it's fair. I
Okay,
work the elections.
then I apologize, thank you.
And it's absolutely fair the way
Thank
you
you
do
so
it.
much.
And there's
We're
locks put on
clarifying
those
that.
machines every single night, nobody can get into them.
Okay,
And
thank you.
it's very, very secure.
Thank you so much.
And if it helps you,
No, I was
I
just
don't
asking.
even have a key to this room during that period.
Oh, no,
Because
I'm
we
glad
wanna
she
make sure it's
clarified it, but thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Can I get an answer to my question? What law is it that you are citing, and what is the punishment for you talking and answering a question to the citizens? That's all.
Just want retribution from the chief.
Well, it has to be on the agenda to answer a question for me. Can we talk real quick? Are we over now? Can me and you talk?
I'm not gonna go in circles with you.
What circle are you referring? I wanna talk.
Yeah, but you laugh a lot through the whole thing.